All right, hi YouTube. Hi Facebook and hi YouTube. If you come on, say hi. If you're watching the replay, come in hashtag replay so I can see how many people watch it after I post it. All right. All right. So there is the Cash App. There is the Cash App. I'm gonna pin it. So if you want to read the star comment, it'll be in the comments near the top. Okay. So then I'm gonna add the Amazon wish list. Okay, there it is. This thing is, hold on, guys. The recipe was just spinning. I'm trying to get it to come up. It keeps disappearing. So, all right, thank you. I had somebody else cut the onion. I hate cutting onions. That's why I buy pre-cut onions. But the last recipe I used all the rest of the frozen onions, so I didn't have any more. And sometimes I'll buy a bunch of fresh onions and I'll cut them up and freeze them so I could save time. I'll do that too. All right, if you look in Facebook Cooks on my Facebook, or just look for the group if you're joined. If you're not, it's called Facebook. Spell Facebook all the way out. Cooks with an S. And you can join it and you can post recipes if you'd like as well. Okay? So we're posting recipes, talking about food and stuff like that. That's basically what the recipe. No non-food stuff. Sometimes I'll post recipes that I may not like myself, but I know somebody else may like it, so I post it so other people can see it. Doesn't always mean I like it. Okay? Most of the time I do, but not always. All right, so I'm going to go over the ingredients. Okay, and I'm not doubling it because I usually don't double in a crock pot because it usually doesn't fit. Okay, so I'm doing 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into 1-inch cubes. So now, I didn't. It was 2 big breasts and then half of a big breast. Like I butterflied it. I cut it straight across and I put it with one meal and it's frozen with another meal. I forgot. I thought I only had one frozen set of chicken left. I had 2, but okay. And yeah, you want to cut it into cubes before you put it in the crock pot. And 1/2 pound of sliced fresh mushrooms. You can put them if you like them. If you don't, you don't have to. And if some people don't like them, you can put big mushrooms, like sliced but big pieces, so they can, scoop it and take it out if they don't want it. Bless you. Okay, the mushrooms I had from another recipe, they went bad. So I forgot to buy mushrooms, and I figured I got mushrooms. If they're bad, I won't put them in. If they're good, I'll put them in. I usually don't put them in, but this would have been the first time. But if they're just slices, they can separate it. They don't have to. 1 large onion. I thought I wasn't going to put onions in, but the other person here who didn't finish using their onion, I thought they did, but he cut it up for me because I hate cutting onions up. So he cut it up for me. Bless you. And then there's 1 medium sweet red pepper and 1 medium green pepper. It's going to be a combination of red, orange, and yellow. I cut them up, mix them up, and freeze them. So I'm going to put them in. And then you have 1 can, 2 1/4 ounces, it's a small can, of sliced ripe olives. Drained. You want it drained. But I don't like olives. I've never put them in. And then 1 jar of marinara sauce, 24 ounces. 1 jar of Alfredo sauce, 15 ounces. and optional grated Parmesan cheese and torn fresh basil. So here's what we're going to do. I'm on the top. I am going to put basil at the end to garnish. The cheese, usually I would put it on top. And then as we're digging down in there, people can add more to their bowl, because if you put it on top and you scoop, you're going to get all the cheese is going to be gone because it's all on top. But I'm not going to put it on top. I'm not going to put it on there. Everybody can put the I'm going to sprinkle Parmesan cheese on the bowls, right, Alvin? We're going to sprinkle Parmesan cheese on each separate bowl because we got one person here that is lactose intolerant, really can't have cheese, so I'm not going to put it in the bowl. Okay? There's 2 packages of 9 ounce each, but I got a 20 ounce or 19 ounce, something like that. Refrigerated cheese tortellini. Okay, usually it's in the refrigerator near the cheese, the meat, the ground beef, chicken, whatever. It's along that aisle somewhere. Just look for it in your store. And then it says again, optional grated Parmesan cheese and torn fresh. I don't know why it says that again. It said it up here, but yeah, the basil I'm going to put on top and take a picture. Okay? But it won't be torn fresh basil. It'll just be from the jar, because I don't, Okay? So the first ingredient in there is the chicken. Now, it's already in there because I forgot to cut it up earlier, so I cut it up right before I went live. Okay? So you're going to put the first 7 ingredients covered and cook on low 6 to 8 hours until chicken is tender. Now, the first 7 ingredients is the chicken. Let me see. Okay. Chicken, the mushrooms if you're using them, the onion if you're using it, medium sweet red pepper, medium green pepper, and you don't have to use green. You can use another color or red. Use whatever color peppers you want. Okay, so that would be 2 sweet, 2 mediums, but it don't matter. Just cut them up and put whatever amount you want in there. And then the can of sliced ripe olives if you want them. No. And the marinara sauce. Okay? The avocado, Parmesan, basil, tortellini, that's all going to go at the end. Okay? So I put in my post, I will be back at, I think I said 5 to 5:30, which means somewhere between there I'll come back on live. Okay, I'm going to come back on live before I put the tortellini and stuff in here, so. And that'll take another 15 or 20 minutes, but we can talk. That'll give us some time to talk. Okay? So let's go. I got the chicken in there, and I cut into cubes, 1-inch cubes. My mushrooms were bad, so no. The onion I have right here. So we are going to put this onion in. Hold on, guys. I'm getting the onion. Some fell off the table, but I'm getting it. I have a small deep freezer. It's about a 5 cubic feet or whatever. But on top of it, I put the cutting board and stuff so I can cut up stuff. So there's my onion. Put that in there. And then when I'm done with y'all, I'm going to do some dishes. Get these dishes out of here.
I just, instead of transferring it by making it load, connecting the phones,
all right.
I just signed into my iCloud.
So, let's see if anybody's come on here.
I'm about to start now. Oh, there it is.
Miss anybody? All right, nobody's come on here yet. Let me see. I keep getting notifications on my computer, and it blocks comments, I swear.
I don't have any I thought I signed into my iCloud. Oh,
all right, nobody's on YouTube. I wish I could figure out a way to turn off those notifications from coming on. Because I don't need them on Facebook. I might have turned them on or something when I used the computer when I lost my phone. And I had to use the computer for Facebook and everything. And everyday people I talk to, like my son, my daughter, my husband when he's not home, I would talk through Messenger, because that's the only way I could. All right. So we did the chicken, no mushrooms, the onion. Now it's the two medium, red and green. But I'm like I said, I'm using red, orange, and yellow. They're all mixed up. Olives, no olives, and then I'm gonna put the marinara sauce. It seems kind of there's no olives, there's no mushrooms. It seems kind of boring, but it tastes really good. It just seems boring without the mushrooms, and I mean I don't like olives, but there's not a lot in here. Well, I'll just dump them all in here. I'll just get some more when I go shopping. And no mushrooms, I'm sad. You didn't use this when you made the, I thought you said tomato go in there.
We didn't have to, no.
Oh. That's why when I do recipes, I don't buy till a few days before, like tomatoes and stuff in produce, because they'll go bad. All right, guys, I was just talking about I don't buy tomatoes and any produce or anything that can go bad. Before I make my recipe, I usually go Friday in the morning, and I get stuff for Friday and Tuesday's recipe, and then the next Friday I'll do the same thing if there's anything I need. Okay, that's how I do it. So we're gonna put in marinara now. Oh, I should have seasoned the chicken. I did not, and I already covered it up. I forgot.
You can still season it.
Huh? I can still season it? So if I season it like over the top of the marinara sauce, it'll cook and the chicken will get flavor too?
Yeah. So just mix it up.
Yeah, because I'm going to mix it up now.
Yeah, so put seasoning.
Because, guys, the recipe does not have any seasonings. It doesn't. But if you would like to add seasoning to your chicken after you cut it up and mix the seasoning all in your chicken and then put it in the crock pot, go ahead. But if you forget to do that, you can always, mix this stuff up and then add your seasonings. Whatever you like, okay? I'll show you what I'm putting in, but you can use whatever you like for your seasoning, okay? Because there is none on the recipe, so yeah. So let me get a spoon. Hold on, guys, I forgot.
Hey, Dad, this is my new number.
See, this is what I bought to replace the spoon handle. The spoon that was breaking. Alright, hold on, guys. It's just someone calling. This spoon is a Pioneer Woman spoon. You know who she is? She's a famous cook on TV. She has her own show, and she has everything at Walmart. That's what half my pants are. Pioneer Woman. All right, guys. So I'm going to take this, and it does, and at the end it says, I'll tell you, it says mix the first 7 ingredients, which I did. And number 2 goes on to after it's done. Okay, so it doesn't say stir it up, but I'm going to stir it up. And it's easy because the chicken is cut up. Now, I wish it had more stuff in it, like the mushrooms and stuff, but so I mixed it up, and I'm going to go ahead and season it. Now, you're probably going to Alvin, you want to put the same seasonings we always put?
Sure.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if there's something else I could use, because I want to use up my seasonings. What about Mrs. Dan?
You want?
I was going to use this, guys. Salt-free Mrs. Dan. Well, I was still going to put a little bit of salt. Not much. Not much at all. It probably didn't say any seasonings because of the marinara, but I don't know. I'm putting pepper. Okay? All this is to your liking. Okay, because it's hard to measure salt and pepper when you have it in this. But anyways, a little bit of salt and I put a generous amount of pepper. Get that peppery salt. Okay. And if you can't use salt, this is a good one, Mrs. Dash. But let me see. Also, let me see. I know I always got to move a lot of seasonings to get to the big seasonings. Okay, I'm going to use. No, that was minced onion. I was about to put in some minced onion, which is okay if I didn't think of it. I could have used that minced onion if I didn't have any onion. Not onion powder, but minced onion. I could have used that. Yeah. I didn't think of that, but. Alrighty. So we're going to put some garlic powder. Okay. Garlic powder. Onion powder. A lot of recipes I saw, they just do garlic powder. But I do both onion and garlic powder. Now we're going to put some Mrs. Dash. Since I haven't used it in a moment, so I want to get it used. Ooh, that's enough. The holes were big. I didn't pay attention. So let's stir this up. Onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and Mrs. Dash. Think that's good enough? I was just asking some other people. See, that was your opinion too, Malik. I put onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, a little bit of salt, and Mrs. Dash. Think that'll be enough?
Yeah.
Who do I need?
You gotta. That's why while you're cooking it, you gotta taste your food.
Huh?
While you're cooking it, you gotta taste your food. So after a while, once the chicken is cooked a little bit, you taste it to make sure that the seasoning is.
When it's cooked a little bit?
Once it's cooked, once it's cooked through,
Oh,
you start
okay.
tasting it.
Okay. Smells good though, guys. Smells good. Okay. Hold on. Just going to do a little bit of Italian. I don't know why I felt like it. I felt like a little bit of Italian also. All right. So I did that. Now, at the end, I will top it with some basil for garnish. And I usually will top it with cheese on the top, but I'll leave it off and everybody can put cheese in their bowl. Okay. I was just telling the other guy because he can't eat cheese or too much of it. So this is one. A lot of my recipes do have cheese in it, but this is one recipe that doesn't until the top. So okay. So that's it. Okay. Back. I always put the garlic powder right in front of. Okay. Okay, so. Oh, and I do have some of this. Y'all should try this. She has other seasonings that are in the store. I found this just by accident at Sam's when I was there one day. It was a while ago. And if you take the back off, it says there's some recipes. There's maple roasted sweet potato wedges. And most of her recipes or stuff she does is vegan. But she does other stuff too. She just cooks. She doesn't do like recipes all the time. It's called Sunshine. But it's by Tabitha Brown. It's an all-purpose seasoning, garlic, ginger, pineapple, and mango. Maybe I should try just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going crazy with this. Okay, I just put just a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. Okay? Let me get that. All right. Okay. So there you go. And this is the best. If y'all making a salad, this is the best. But this is called Salad Supreme. And put it on your salad. That's gonna be on my recipe. I usually put chicken, pasta, lettuce, and a bunch of other stuff. I had several different recipes for a couple of different salads, but I kind of combined them now. So I just put, chicken, pasta, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, eggs, and a whole bunch of stuff. But before I put the stuff my son doesn't like, I'll let him get his salad. But put the lid on, and I'm gonna get off here because I'm done. This is quick to put together. Takes 6 to 8 hours. It does. Oh, don't close those. It doesn't even give an option for cook it on high. Turn it on. Let's see. It's on high. I'm gonna put it to 8 hours because it could take 6 to 7, but I'll try to come back around 5 or 5:30 when it's done, so I can show you what else I got. I gotta add the rest of the stuff and then go. Okay, and I'm gonna end this live the way I end all lives. Thank you for coming on. Hi, Sean. How are you doing? Oh, thank you for coming on. Sorry, I hope you're still here. I didn't notice you. Sorry. I made saucy chicken and tortellini. Okay? That's what I made. I put cut up chicken and chicken cut into cubes in here, and then I put what else did I put? Then I put onions. You can put mushrooms too. It says mushrooms, but the mushrooms I had went bad, so I didn't have any other mushrooms. But I keep them. They're sliced, but I keep them in the big slices. I usually cut the slices in half, but here I keep it big, so most of the people that don't like them can pick them out. But and then I put the chicken, the onions, marinara sauce. A 24-ounce marinara sauce. So, and you could put, the onions if you like, the mushrooms if you like, and also it calls for one little can. It's like a 2 ounce something can of black olives. Yes. See, chicken, mushrooms, onion, 1.5 pounds, half a pound of sliced mushrooms, a large onion, 1 medium red pepper, 1 medium green pepper. But my peppers were all mixed together and in the freezer, so I just put the rest of them because I didn't have much left. But it was red, orange, and yellow because I don't like green peppers. And marinara sauce and sliced ripe olives, a 2 1/4 ounce can. So, and then you let it cook for 6 to 8 hours. Until the chicken's done. And then you're going to end up adding Alfredo sauce, tortellini, 2 packages, 9 ounces of tortellini. And then optional is you can sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top and then add some fresh torn basil or basil in a jar if that's what you have. So you can, for garnish. So that's what it is. But I'll be back. Hope you can join me, Sean, if you're still on here. Hope you can join me. I'll be back around between 5 and 5:30 Central Time. Okay, guys? Now I got to get off because I got to go to the bathroom. So I appreciate everyone who came on Facebook and YouTube. Nobody came on YouTube, but somebody may watch the replay. So I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate anybody who will watch the replay. And, be positive. Stay positive. Do your thing. Do what you need to do for yourself. And do something positive for yourself today or maybe someone else if needed. All right? And I love you guys. And I'll see you tonight if you can join between 5 and 5:30 Central Time. Talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube. Bye, Facebook.